Whatever you're seeing, it's double that size on the camera normally. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work now, maybe. Okay, so my low spot's right here, my finger is way down in there. So I gotta blend this spot to there, and then I gotta blend this spot to there at a different angle, and not cut into the short side up under here. Don't cut that. So, and don't blow this out over here where my finger is right here. Don't cut that either right now. Stay off that area. But we gotta make this whole thing a lot bigger. So, it's gonna be a lot of weird shaping here in a minute. I ran out of balls. So you're blending it in as you go.
Mm-hmm.
I keep changing my angle because I don't want to dig into this. I don't want to dig into that. The center point's where I'm aiming for, no matter where I'm at here, see?
Gotcha.
So you gotta keep changing your angle this way. But you gotta make sure you don't dig in down there and you don't dig in here and don't get dug in over here. See how I'm getting close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real close.
Just keep it square and flat. Slowly working down to that big hole way down there. Blend it right down to that hole. See? Put your finger and you feel how straight it is.
Yeah.
See,
It's a straight shot right to the center point.
Right, which is where you want to be.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Everything funnels in. Yeah, we're keeping all our large radiuses on where we need for now.
Right.
And we're almost to size here.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That one there, I cut a little bit big right there. That last cut just caught it. I can go to the line, but I don't really want to go to the line. I want to be just above the line. But that last grunt, it caught the edge of it. Okay, so that's roughed in. So now I got to flip around and do the roughing on this side. This one doesn't have such a big hole to it like the other one did. But you're still working your way to that same point. Center of the bowl. basic deal. Get it roughed in. Notice I didn't go cutting in here very much. Feel a little lump right there?
Okay.
If I just follow that right down and cut the lump off,
Oh yeah. Just on the.
I'll be right where I want to be.
And just flat. You just flatten it out.
I don't want to be cutting too much on the short side at all. This right now is kind of a radius. You can make it flat spotted slightly, but don't go up any higher. Don't shorten it any more than you have to. Very easy to lose a lot of flow real quick over there. Unless you want to lose a bunch of flow.
I'm not really interested in losing flow.
Oh, you can lose it. Oh, okay. See, I didn't get to the top at all. I just kind of blended on the side. Not really doing much cutting, anything from here down. From here down I cut, but from here up I don't really do anything.
Yeah.
Now we don't have a big step where the manifold goes. Where's your manifold at? Easiest things get a big dip in them when you do this stuff anyway, so. Should be, oh, not at the right angle. What are you doing here? Is this an Indian or a Harley? Indian goes this way. Something like that. I can't see exactly where I'm at, but
Perfect.
out in there. So you want it when it flows across there, it goes evenly. When it comes out of here, it just hits this and it goes up over it. There's still a little bit fat right here, see, on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the valve guide fin is. So still got a little bit of blending to do, but we're pretty close. You can tell by the manifold there wasn't much of a mismatch. Alright, so now you want to come in from this side and blend this in. Do from this angle here on that side of the bike right now. Okay, so see what you got to work with right here. Okay, so now we're going to blend my grind marks. Look at it from this angle. So I'm going to blend this where I ground here to the original into what I just cut here. So you're going to make all three of these things come in and make a nice long radius.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
And then through here, see how my blend mark comes through here real nice and easy up to here?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very light blend in because the bowl's already big enough.
Yeah. You don't need any extra volume. It's just smooth
Yeah.
it.
And you want your finger to come through here pretty nicely, which we will be after we're done. So now it's just a light blend. That's all you need. Small tip, big tip. Big tips leave less holes. It's a bad angle to work this angle. It's a good angle for working here, but not up here. Try to do too much at once, doesn't work too good. Okay, so now we're going to use this one to do our blending. When it really dulls down, that's where I'm cutting the aluminum. See how it blends in real quick? Because we're using the seat as a guide. You can see where the grind marks right on the edge. And it blends right in that aluminum real nice and quick. See?
Well, yeah, it is.
I pre-cut down here, so I don't have as much to cut with this because this doesn't cut very much. Here where it dulls out, that's where it's cutting the aluminum. See how it sizes it real quick? You just go a little bit deeper and keep sizing. Come on, we're going to radius this over here a little bit. See, we still haven't cut anything at the bottom of the bowl because it's already there. I just got to be real careful like not killing my short side up under here. So this is our non-short side killer. This allows me to get under here and blend. See how far I can get up under there?
Oh, yeah. See how it rolls around there pretty good? Wow. Yeah.
Now I gotta bring it up and get where I get to it. When you bring it up here, we can work up here in this area. We can get to it. See, there's a flat spot right there. You can feel it.
Oh, yeah. Right on the edge here.
Mm-hmm. So you don't want to make a big hole here, it's a problem. Got a triangle high spot right there that we need to get rid of the guides in the way from putting a big cutter in there. Small cutters like to put big gouges in everything, so gotta be careful. See, now that I got that cut away a little bit, I can come in with a bigger cutter. trough light going in there. I should have used the coarser bit to begin with, but see how it rolls straight across?
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice straight, even curve. It had a flat spot. It went down, flat spot, and that way. So I'm trying to blend all that in. So right next to over here, we want to make a hole, which is really very easy to do. Make a hole up there. All right, that's enough of that. Now we'll be back to fine tune that. Go over here and do the same thing on this side. This time we're going to use a little more aggressive cutting. High spot right there. It's hard to make a nice ball shape to it. All right, see, I got that balled in a lot better. Now this side over here don't feel very good. Now we come back when we just got done working, blend a little bit more. So you kind of go back and forth until they're equal with each other. Here, I can do it better maybe. I kind of work both sides at once a little bit this way. So you're trying not to cut too much, but you don't cut enough, not good either. Alright, so now we get the last area we haven't touched yet is over here. Yeah, blend that in everything else we just done. So we got the bottom of the bowl here is pretty good. The front of the bowl's all nice big large radius in there. So it sweeps around.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't always cut a big ball in here. If you want more high RPM, you do more of a big ball. If you want more low end, you make it more triangle shaped like that, where it's got more of a fin in the middle. So now we got to blend this area in here. What? Tricky short side. All right. Okay, so that side of the port is kind of done. I go over here and blend this all in and screw up the other side. Sometimes that gets interesting to do that. So we don't want to cut any more in there. We're going to clean this up, smooth it. And that didn't take long to get interrupted. See, I got the original unmachined area over here. There's actually a casting line. I don't know if it's hard to see. It comes right through there. So I'm not really cutting much at all over there. You can't blow up that much.
Yeah, I can see that.
Remember, when this is on a screen TV, that's 2 feet in diameter you're looking at. So you can blow. You don't need to be anywhere near that close.
Cameraman, fire him.
Whatever you're looking at is double on TV, or even the computer. That monitor sucks. Alright, so basically right here I didn't cut anything, just lightly smoothed it, and everything else is open up here, and it's open up on the other side. The center part was already big. I need to work on it, not really. Now I gotta blend this together over here. Got our converging V's coming in here. This one's cut pretty deep, this one's not as deep. Who screwed that all up?
What?
Each side of the port's so different from one or the other. Close. Alright, I got it close. See a camera. So this here is a large factory spot. See, I never even touched that one spot in front of my finger. It's raw casting there. And I've been blending this all the way over here to make a nice radius this way and a radius this way. And I'm trying to blend this straight into here and leave a nice large radius going around like that. Then over here we have a real sharp radius. I've been trying to blend this in to make it the radius actually coming around, which I kind of got going now. So now it's a nice raising coming that way, a nice radius blending this way. But you can see how that's a sharp radius and it's a very large radius on this side. So they're not even nearly the same. And then we're trying to make this radius the same also across here without really cutting it any, because I don't want to be cutting on that. So I haven't really dropped it any there. And we're trying to make this a nice even ramp so it flows over the top of this relatively easily. Lots of conversion angles. Hard to make it even. And I'm sure some of that stuff you cut on makes it flow worse. Alright, so that side, pretty well done. Of course I don't like it, so. See if we can screw it out. A little bit of a hump right there I don't like. It's hard to make all those areas dead even, but it's very easy to make them worse. Doesn't take much to take a hump off. It also doesn't take much to make a hump. That's the split side of that deal. All right. Does that feel better?
Wow. Wow.
Cut yourself now, plus if you're slightly off the manifold, you got a radius to push against. So now, line this thing up. Should be pretty close. Oop, I dropped it. Like that. Right there. So see your blend marks? And from this side here, where it actually flows in this direction. It helps you take the camera off the stand, but that's actually the import. This actually comes in through here.
Gotcha.
So that's pretty even. Okay, now the exhaust, we already did that. Now the chamber needs a little help.
I've got a question regarding the exhaust fitment. And this is probably not super applicable to a street bike, but I'm curious as to, like, on your race bikes, do you grind the inside of the exhaust to mate? Like, do you modify the exhaust pipe itself, like where it mounts up, or do you need to on some sort of brands?
On a real bike, you have a tube that sticks up and the pipe goes over the tube, so it's 100% aligned.
So for the rest of us mere
You're
mortals,
screwed. You got a fucking piece of pipe that sticks in a hole, and the air hits the tube, it screws it up, and oh well, that's how they make it.
okay. So there's no.
Panheads, ironhead Sportsters have spigots that stick up. Put a pipe over it to 100% aligned. You have a slight amount of reversion because you got the diameter of the pipe, whatever you got, the flange.
Right.
The spigot diameter, whatever you want to call that. It's an anti-reversion a little bit. On my race bike, there ain't much there. It's really thin. On the street bike, you got a lot thicker.
Gotcha.
On these stupid things, the pipe sticks in there, the gasket squeezes up, pinches the port off. So you have a nice, great port, and all of a sudden it looks like that after you.
That's
walk in
what I was thinking.
there. It's a junk.
So you use
So the best thing to do is make up a flange that goes in here with a double spigot, where it lines up 100% in here with a gasket. You port it to fit. It's on, you forget it, never touch again. You run a clamp-on spigot out here, slip on, clamp on, go home. And you're 100% lined up like it should be.
so kick it old school with
So
a.
on my race bikes, that's what I'll do on my shit. But for
Gotcha.
street bikes, they want pipes that fit easy. So
Gotcha. Okay.
also, if you look at the exhaust system, the port is aimed like this here or something. This is your port coming out. You come off the center of your bowl to the center of the port. What are you turning it like that for? Make it simple. So there's your center of your port coming out. Now, what's the angle of the pipe that goes on the head?
Oh, I gotcha.
It should be exactly the same.
Right, but it's totally not.
Air doesn't make 90-degree turns like that. In that case, that's about a 20-degree off angle because it should be straight like this. So at some point, this thing has to change. And see, now this is the actual
Right.
exhaust pipe is over here where it centers, not where over here. it
So
is.
you'd make a spigot on an angle.
So that
it
up,
would
if
come
you
in-
look at that head I was welding
Wow.
back, I welded the whole inside up so I wouldn't have that mismatch. You remember that head on
that's-
the bench back there I made?
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
I welded this thing up like this. So
Wow.
it matches my port.
That's a crazy amount
And then
of
I'll make the
mismatch.
pipe, make the radius bend with the pipe. So there'll
Right.
be no, all of a sudden it just decide, let's go this direction.
Right.
Because airflow doesn't do that. It's impossible for air to make a turn like that. But they have a frame over here and some other crap that's in the way that I don't really care about. There are some cast, real tight radius flanges you can buy. So normally when you make a tube, it has a minimum radius, like on a 2-inch diameter pipe here, you'd be on a 3-inch radius. So that means it's 6 inches between, that's the radius you would make, which would be pretty tight, pretty big. They actually have ones you can make that are on 1.5-inch radius with a 2-inch pipe diameter.
Wow.
So it's like the short side of your port here, it's real tight on the inside.
Right.
It has a nice mandrel bend to it. So they cast them like that. But that's what you'd have to use to clear the frame out here.
Gotcha.
Or cut the frame away. I would cut the frame away because the motor's more important than the chassis.
Absolutely on a race bike
Get
for
rid
sure.
of the damn frame. Move it. Doesn't need to be there. It could be somewhere else.
Right.
The frame could have a big zig in it like that. It won't hurt it one bit.
Right.
We're always more about power, not cosmetic bolt-on shit. Okay, so for here, we're gonna, I don't really have to do this, but I'm gonna blend into my upper angle here to the chamber. So that'll kill some compression also, which I like doing. And we also have this nice rough-ass spark plug thread hanging in here, which I don't know what that's all about. I don't like that either. Knock it off with that one, and you blend it with something finer. And obviously if you hit the seat, you got a problem. so don't hit the seat. Also, if you go across your gasket surface by mistake, it's not good either. So now knock that down just a little bit. Nothing special. Spark plug holding radius a little bit. Feels that big lump right there? Hear it? Catching on it.
Yeah.
That's the exhaust is in the intake blending. It's not very good. You take that off. And you blend it. Go. This here you got a lot of different angles coming on this side. More stuff to screw up. The closer you are to the valve seat, the more important everything is. How close am I to the valve seat?
Pretty damn close.
It's pretty damn important and haven't got crap in the way there. That makes a big gain in flow for a small amount of work. It's right on the valve seat. Remember that all that fancy stuff out here is not very important. All that crap we did right here, very important. Okay, now this is kind of a mess through here. Blend it in a little bit. All right. So now I got to blend all this relieving we did on this side. So what we're doing up top here. We'll continue around the seat and then we'll blend this other area. Didn't block your view, did I?
Nope.
Good. Care? Do you think I care?
Nope.
Good. Could put a big nick across the seat if you want. How often do you think I nick the seats? Ah! That hurts when you come down on that thing. There, it's out of my way now. Hurts. All right. Moved up.
Get a quick look at that.
Not yet, I'm not done. I told you I didn't like the spark plug hole. Your spark plug hole screwed up too.
Was it?
Yeah, it's almost stripped out. Yeah, that thumb still hurts. Nailed it good. That's a little loose for a spark plug thread.
Wow. Yeah, it is. Wow.
Instead of 14 millimeter, yours is like 15 millimeter. Someone
What-
must have pulled a plug out with a lot of carbon on it or something.
What's a good fix for that?
Buy another head. It's the best fix. All right, here you go. Scrutinize that. I gotta unmove this motor mount.
Nice.